Hello everyone, TJV here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, you already know by the title and thumbnail. There's this particular video, and I just want to watch one portion of the video because it talks about many different predators when they realize they're being caught. It's uploaded by XCOP. Definitely go check out the video yourself if you want to view it yourself. But there's one in the beginning that I was just baffled at, and I only watched like the first 30 seconds of the interaction, and I was like, okay, I gotta react to it, I gotta make a video about it. And yeah, this is pretty wild stuff. Just buckle in, get your popcorn. This is gonna be really crazy shit.
This is 43-year-old Timothy Nielsen. He traveled over 2,200 miles from Gresham, Oregon to Brunswick, Ohio, so he could meet the 12-year-old girl he had been cyberstalking for 5 years. The date was July 28, 2022,
I forgot that it was 2,200
when officers
miles.
from the Brunswick Police Department responded to a call about a suspicious male going door-to-door soliciting. Upon arriving at the scene, they met Timothy right outside the little girl's house.
Yeah.
I'm seriously trying to get a date with the girl on the internet.
Okay. Yeah, but you're going like door to door trespassing.
And he's
on other people's
43 years
property.
old.
Trespassing, knocking on someone's door, trespassing?
Yeah, if you don't have permission to be on their property, absolutely. So why are you going door to door if you're trying to meet some girl from the internet for a date?
I've been after her for 5 years and I haven't heard nothing from her. If I find her one day, that's fine.
For 5 years, you haven't heard anything from her? Jesus.
Yes, answer.
Yeah, well, going door to door isn't going to find
What
her.
am I going to do? Sit out here, wait for them to pull out of the driveway?
Well, you don't even know where she lives.
Aw, it's
I
creepy.
do, but I had my cell phone taken away from me. Like, I was sleeping over there by the Walgreens.
Okay.
And in that night, someone took my cell phone from me.
Right.
So, I don't know which...
So what's your long-term plan here? Because I mean,
long-term plan
we got several complaints about you coming up, knocking on people's doors, soliciting.
That's not right, man.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm
not
just driving
saying that
around.
didn't happen. I'm just saying if I could get a yes or no answer for her, I would leave. You know?
I'm going to venture to say if you
Yes
found
or
her,
no
it's
answer.
probably a no.
How are you
Yeah.
going to say that, man? I don't know what address
Well,
it
because
is.
you don't know where she lives.
So the cop sits here and asks, what's your long-term plan? And he goes, well, if I could just get a yes or no answer. And then the cop very reasonably says, well, if you haven't heard from her yet, it's probably a no. Especially since she's an underage girl and you've been talking to her online, I guess, for 5 years. Which then I ask, where's the parents? For the last 5 years, this girl's been able to talk to this 43-year-old man. I mean, that's a little weird. But yeah, this guy definitely has, I'm assuming, some mental problems, or maybe he's just not intelligent enough. He was really dumb and stupid and he thinks this is all right. Let's continue.
Came across the girl online when she was just 8. He found her YouTube channel and would leave
Oh my
inappropriate comments.
God.
This caused her parents to take down the page, but that wasn't enough to stop.
So I get it that the parents eventually ended up taking down the YouTube channel because of the creepy comments, but why was the parents allowing the kid to have a YouTube channel at the age of 8? And if they didn't know about it, again, that's just bad parenting. You should know what your kids are doing online. 100%. And anything your kid does online should be absolutely controlled by the parents. Handing your kid a phone or a laptop or an iPad or whatever to access the internet is just completely stupid if you're not going to have any control, any oversight over any of that. This girl was 8 years old and had a YouTube channel where she was obviously publishing videos if this guy was leaving creepy comments. And yeah, just look at the dude. Jesus, he's creepy.
Neither was a confrontation with a police officer and the little girl's father.
Are you Spinoga?
Are you from Oregon?
I am from Oregon.
Oh, you gotta take this guy in.
Why?
He's been harassing the 12-year-old daughter online.
That's how old she is?
Yeah.
You're going to forbid me? Little children? My name is Ask Little Children.
Oh God,
Oh my God.
the FBI is involved in it, so
The
please.
FBI? You know
Yeah.
what?
All right, hey, stop talking to him. All right, step down here on the street, get off this property. All right, I'll be with you in a second,
Yes,
sir.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, so there's your answer. This girl you've been talking to is 12 years old. You're obviously an adult, so that conversation.
Forbid them not.
Hey,
Forbid them not.
she is 12 years old. That is her parent. He will forbid whatever he chooses. Am I clear on that?
12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This guy says that 12 years old is like old enough, but he was looking for a 6-year-old. I guess, yes, you prove a point that 6 is younger than 12, but it's still no point proving because it's still creepy and weird. This guy doesn't care if the girl is 6 years old or 12 years old. That is so gross. Not only that, props to the cop. The guy was yelling at the father saying, forbid them not, or whatever. And the cop stepped up and said, hey, that man is her father and he will forbid whatever he wants. So yeah, props to the cop. I feel really bad for the dad in this situation because I'm sure many of the guys watching this video, including myself, would sit here and say a lot worse things or do a lot worse things to this guy if this guy was trying to hit it off with children of our own. There would be people doing way worse things. The father handled himself well, let the cop handle the situation and everything, but I'm just saying if I was the father in that situation, I would be beating the living hell out of this guy.
All right, that's disturbing.
You know what? Holy and profane, I'm holy. And so is my church, the Church of I Am Christ.
Disturbing is an understatement. Over the past 5 years, Nielsen had contacted the family's friends and friends of friends in an attempt to track down where this little girl lived. Unfortunately for everyone, he was successful. After coming this far, he simply couldn't be persuaded to leave.
All right, what's your first name?
My name is As Little Children.
As Little Children?
What?
That's my full name.
So your first name is Az?
My first name is Az.
Okay, is it A-Z-Z?
As in, as become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
All right,
As that as.
What
that's
the
not
heck?
making any sense whatsoever.
Become as little children, or you will
I'm
not
with
enter
the cop
kingdom of
there.
heaven. That's what it is.
Okay,
Become
but
as little
but
children,
that's-
or you will not enter
So
the kingdom of heaven.
So what is your government?
Whatever you think is paying you, whoever you think is paying you, I can pay you more.
Well, you're not paying me.
I can pay you
I'm a
more.
city employee.
If it's money,
So
that's
what is-
fine.
so what is
if
your-
it's for diligency,
Sir,
I'm here for my
sir.
woman.
Oh my
And if
god.
she
I can promise you this guy doesn't have any money at all, especially if he was sleeping outside of a Walgreens and had his phone taken away earlier.
does not want me, I will leave right now forever.
Well, the father has said that you are not wanted, so you should leave forever.
Forbid them not. Forbid them not.
Well, that's not your place to say that you know you're not welcome here. A couple weeks
I
now.
will leave forever if that's what's in her heart that says that I do not want this guy. I will leave forever, and that 5 years has been
So-
one girl
so
has
would-
been a long
so
time.
would you-
5 years.
so would-
5.
Jeez.
So would you agree with me that at 12 years old she's not?
I do not agree.
Okay. So well, I'm telling you that you're not to have any type of relationship.
Okay,
you know,
as
with this
little
girl,
children, right?
okay?
She's gonna be old one
Okay,
day
so-
and die.
So?
Because
Well,
I will live
and-
forever, and I will myself.
Okay.
So I don't know what this guy is on. Obviously he could be on drugs, obviously he could have mental issues, or maybe he just wasn't raised the right way and he grew up to be this really dumb and aggressive, desperate sort of a man who's begging for attention online. I guess this guy traveled all this way, and now after traveling all this way and talking to this girl for 5 years who was underage, him being 40 plus years old, this guy feels like this is it. This is where I gotta take my shot. I have to stay here. I have to stand my ground. I bet if this guy maybe was only talking to a girl for like 6 months, he probably would have gave up, but maybe he feels like there's a lot more on the line. Again, not trying to justify his actions at all. This guy's a complete fucking monster. But this guy literally put his entire like last 5 years, I guess, into this 8 to 12-year-old girl, and man, he really feels like there's no like getting out of this. Like this is it or nothing at all. He's talking about how he'll live forever and they need to be together because she's gonna die one day, but he's gonna live forever. And then he talks about killing himself, so I guess he ain't gonna live forever.
So are you making threats to harm yourself?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Because you just said I'll kill myself.
Without her, I will die one day,
Well, we're all gonna die one day.
Exactly.
and I hope my day is soon.
Okay.
Oh
And
jeez.
Why is that?
I'll be diligent with you, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. But so why do you think you? I mean, we're all
What
going to
the
die
hell?
one day. But I mean, so you understand she's 12, but I understand from you that doesn't make a difference
But
to
you don't understand God. With men, things aren't possible. With God, all things are possible. All things.
I understand that.
What?
That's what they say.
I want to know what's in her heart. Her heart.
Okay. So at 12 years old, if she
Ugh.
says yes, I'm in love
don't
with
give
this.
me all that stuff, man. I've been with
Well,
one girl all these years.
I'm trying to
I have
understand
not
where you're
cheated
coming from.
Or gone
Oh,
down
wow.
with other girls. I've been with one girl this whole year.
With no end in sight to
So he's trying to make it better by saying he never cheated on the 8 to 12-year-old, but it doesn't really matter. These cops definitely could be crapping on this guy completely by saying, hey, this is pedophilia. But they're not. They're being respectful. They're trying to, I guess, keep the situation calm, which makes sense.
Timothy's ranting, the officer decided to do him a favor and check with the little girl's family.
But so how do you?
From the internet. I will never harm anybody. I'm putting nobody in danger.
Okay.
I don't believe that at all.
No, I'm not looking for. Maybe just a date for coffee or something, man. Just to meet her on the...
Gotta lock your car before you go to the house.
I'll buy her dinner, dude. I don't care.
I'll buy your dinner. I don't care. Such a great sacrifice this guy is making.
Mr. Nielsen, do me a favor. Just sit tight for 1 second. I'll be right back with you.
Mr.
I'm gonna get
Nilsson.
that final answer for you.
Nilsson.
Yeah, you got it. Absolutely.
The talk went
See if it's
exactly
in her
how
heart.
you'd
Do it for
expect,
Jesus.
and the officer returned bearing some bad news for Timothy.
All right, Mr. Nielsen, I told you I would do you one favor. I did speak with the 12-year-old, and I know while you said that you don't care if they're 6 years old, 12 years old, it's what you feel in your heart. She wants nothing to do with you. There's no love connection. She does not foresee herself growing old in your arms and dying together with you or anything like that, so it is definitely a no-go. I hate to be the
It's
the
pretty
person to
clear.
break your heart, but it is definitely not gonna...
Don't feel bad about breaking his heart. It's a 6 to 12-year-old.
They've been communicated on the internet.
I guess she's
What
12
you
at the time of this,
thought in
but
your heart,
he
there's-
started
there's
talking to her when she was like
definitely-
8 or something.
I talked to her. I talked to her specifically.
Do you believe it came from her? She wasn't under distress at all?
Well, no, she's not under duress
How do you know?
because I was in the house.
How do you know she's not under duress right now?
Okay.
How do you know she's not under duress? Huh?
Damn.
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back.
Oh, yep.
We're not going to have you acting up like this.
That bought him a ticket straight to jail. I mean, he was going to go to jail anyways, but yeah, the yelling definitely sped things
You're gonna
up.
be detained right now just based on your erratic behavior.
Yeah.
While we investigate the complaint of you trying to,
She's under distress.
while we continue to investigate your desire to have a relationship with a 12-year-old.
That's erratic?
Step this way.
That's
It
erratic?
doesn't matter. Yours is probably easier to get into.
I've done nothing. I have done nothing.
Like I said, Mr. Nielsen, you're not under arrest at this time, but you are being detained during the investigation of a relationship with a 12-year-old.
Timothy Nielsen was eventually arrested and tried. He was
Good.
found guilty of 2 counts of menacing by stalking and 1 count of importuning. He was sentenced to the maximum possible sentence of 4.5 years in prison, and afterwards he will have 5 years of post-release control. He will also register as a Tier 1 offender.
So, at the end of the day, this guy ends up getting, what, 9 years? So, 4 years in jail, and then 5 years being looked after. 5 years of post-release control. And yes, he has to register as a sex offender or whatever, but still, like, 9 years, and this guy's off the hook? He's gonna be 53 years old. He's still gonna probably be plenty healthy to still travel and talk to other people online, and that's just really creepy and really weird. Only 9 years this guy is gonna be under surveillance, under check. That's it. People like this, I believe, deserve a lot longer of a sentence. This guy definitely deserves to be in a jail cell for the rest of his life because his mind is pretty made up. So we're hoping over the course of a decade he learns his lesson and he gets better. I don't know. Seems kind of like a weak punishment to me, but I guess they had to do what they had to do. That's the only thing they could have done, probably. I don't know, but this is really creepy and really weird, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below about this. Is there any other information about this particular man and the situation that I did not catch up on? Do you guys already know about it? It seems like an older video, so it seems like maybe I'm a little late covering it, but I've never seen it before, and I wanted to share it with anyone who has not seen it yet. It is pretty insane. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about all that down below. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace. Bread.